We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Now you look at the Saints defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Second down, Love. That's caught by the rookie, Jayden Reed. That'll go as a pickup of 42 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. First down, Love to pass. He sets to fire deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Packers at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Love now. Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready?
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. To throw, it's Carr. The pass caught by Olave. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Packers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Carr now on first down. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Ready.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Striker, 3-3. Go pitch.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Drill 3. Ready.
Love now on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now you look at this Saints defense.
They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Take it in at the 22. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7...
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Carr. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. He was looking for his running back, Jamal Williams. That'll bring up 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. It's a spot right at midfield at the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a pitch out to Kamara. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Carr. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Carr going to throw.
Open man left side. Shaheed has
it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Packers nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Smith, red.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some that'll move the ball downfield.
Here we go.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down.
Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Shot. 17. Ready?
Now a first down carry by Jones.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the double.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Love.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 48 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Carr to throw.
This one taken in by Olave.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to blow that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Carr. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Saints going to send out Blake Gillikin to punt on 4th down here. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 11. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
On the set.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone.
There he goes, left side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
The Packers cast a wide net last draft season to find starting receivers, and they believe they found something in Dobbs, a 4th rounder. 42 catches, over 400 yards his rookie year. Those are numbers he can build off of.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
6. Mega. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Love.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. On fourth down, Joseph Charlton on to punt.
.44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Pulled in at the 24. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
97. Blaster, 6.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Following the interception, Love.
A check down here to Jones.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. 2nd down, Love.
Musgrave's got it out right.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Check right.
Love will sneak it.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Love wants to shift things around.
It's a quarterback sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Jordan Love. As the first half is winding down. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Ooh, the juke. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game
These
here.
two teams go through their final adjustments.
We'll head down
it's about
to
time
Orlando.
for the second
That's
half
where we
in
find
Green
our man
Bay.
Jonathan
So for the call,
Coachman
we go
at our
back
EA
up to
Sports
Lambeau
halftime report.
and Brandon
Coach.
Gott.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Carr. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw.
Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy. By that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Kamara try the right side. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Second down, it's Kamara again.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Carr. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
They really look comfortable there, scanning the situation, analyzing things, feeling the pressure, and then stepping up right through the middle and sprinting for a first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Rolling to his left. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Carr's throw complete there to Thomas.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Okay,
The
right.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score in their trip. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. How about this?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
About
Set.
set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
On the ball.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Now Carr. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Carr now on first down.
It gets this complete to Shaheed.
Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy.
Touchdown, Saints! Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr.
And the Saints get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Running right, Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.